Gather round, little dreamers, for tonight we're going to visit a magical glassblower who lives deep in the woods. He makes beautiful glowing orbs out of molten glass that look exactly like fireflies that have become trapped inside. They're so tiny that you can fit a whole constellation in the palm of your hand. Our glassblower works in a small hut tucked between the trees. It's warm inside with a roaring fire in the hearth and a giant furnace out back where he melts down old glass bottles and scraps, gathering them up with a long metal pipe. His tools hang on the wall beside him, including a pair of tongs and a wooden paddle he uses to roll out his glowing orbs. I bet you've never seen anything like this before. This is special, glowing glass, the kind that medieval glassmakers all across Europe used hundreds of years ago. They would use secret recipes involving bits of crushed jewels, bits of bone, and even bits of captured starlight to add color to their glass. That starlight may sound pretty far out, but it was common belief back then that glassmakers had special powers and could capture pieces of the sky itself and hold them in their creations. Today, we know that it was really just really high-quality quartz, sand that they were adding to the mix, which gave the glass its sparkle. But the legends are fun, aren't they? And I like to think that there's a bit of magic left in these tiny glowing stars. So let's get back to our glassblower and see how he makes his magical orbs. He gathers up some molten glass on the end of his pipe and lets it drip down into a mold. The glass is still liquid, but he flips it over and lets gravity do its work, pulling the glass into a long, thin strand. Then, he takes his wooden paddle and starts to roll out the glass, flattening it and stretching it out until it's thin enough to let the light shine through. Then, he cuts it into little discs, each one glowing like a tiny captured star. When he's done, he takes his tongs and puts a few of the little discs in a row, sticking them together with a bit of melted glass. Now he's made his very own constellation, and if he lived back in the Middle Ages, people might think that he actually managed to trap little bits of the night sky itself in this tiny glowing necklace. You know, I bet you could make something similar at home. All you need is some old glass bottles and jars to melt down, and a little bit of creativity. You can make all kinds of beautiful things out of recycled glass. And while our glassblower is taking a break from making magical constellations, let's go exploring outside. We'll walk through the forest together and look for real fireflies. Do you see any twinkling lights moving around up ahead? Are those really fireflies? No, it's just a little girl playing with some glow sticks. Haha, I almost got you, didn't I? What? Oh, you found a real firefly. Wow, look at that. Its little light is so much dimmer than the light coming off of that glass orb that the glassblower made earlier. I wonder what it would be like to catch one of those fireflies in a bottle and keep its light forever. Well, actually, you can. There's a place called the Glow-in-the-Dark Museum in Oregon where they managed to trap hundreds of fireflies in glass bottles and keep them glowing for years. They put the fireflies into alcohol and freeze them down, and then put the whole thing into a sealed glass bottle. If you shake the bottle up, the fireflies come back to life and you can see their lights twinkling around inside. It's really neat. And if you want to visit and see the fireflies for yourself, you can. They also have a bunch of other cool stuff there, like a big ball made of ball bearings that looks like the Death Star from Star Wars, and a cool light installation that reacts to the sounds that people make. But let's go back to the glassblower now. It's getting dark outside and the stars are starting to peek through the trees. He has gathered up some more molten glass on the end of his pipe, and he is blowing and swirling it around in the air, making a giant orb. The glass is still hot and shiny, and as he tosses it up and catches it, you can see the flames of the furnace reflected inside. He sets the giant sphere down on the table and picks up a smaller one instead. He blows and swirls it around in the air, and this time it's the sparks from the furnace that dance inside. Sparks fly everywhere as he starts blowing his glass, and you can almost believe that he is actually managing to trap little pieces of the fire itself in these glowing orbs. I love watching him work because every piece is different. Some have flecks of gold in them, and some have red or green or purple streaks. Every single piece is unique and beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, wow, look at this one. This piece has a hole right through the center of it, and you can see the flames dancing behind it. It's like he's actually managed to blow a hole through the middle of the sun. It reminds me of those videos of people blowing bubbles and then putting the sun or the moon behind them so you can see a perfect round hole in the middle of the bubble. He has made so many of these beautiful glowing orbs that he has put them in little display cases and started selling them in a shop in town. People come from all over just to buy one of his unique pieces, but he doesn't charge very much for them. He just loves making these beautiful things and wants to share them with everyone. He's made some really big ones too, big enough to put a whole hand inside of. I bet you could fit an entire constellation of stars in there. Or maybe you could put a little firefly that you caught earlier. Now I want to play a little game. Close your eyes and imagine that you're holding one of these glowing orbs in your hand. The warmth of the glass spreads through your fingers and you can feel the gentle pulse of light as it fades and grows. Slowly open one eye, then the other. Now you can see a tiny spark floating in front of you. Let it drift all the way across your visual field and watch it fade away into the darkness. Now close your eyes again. Can you still see the spark? Hold on to that feeling, that moment of peaceful calm, and carry it with you as we say goodbye for now. It's time for bed, little dreamers. But don't worry, I'll be back soon with more adventures. Until then, remember that magic is all around us, even in the most ordinary things, like a glowing piece of glass. Just look closely and you'll see that the world is full of wonder. I hope you enjoyed our magical adventure with the Glassblower tonight. And if you did, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe so you never miss out on our future adventures. We have so many more magical stories and exciting explorations planned that you won't want to miss a single one. So click the button right now and join our growing family of little dreamers. And if you want to help us create even more amazing content in the future, you can support us directly by becoming a patron. As a patron, you'll get access to exclusive perks like early access to our videos, blooper reels, and even the chance to give us ideas for future episodes. Visit our page to learn more about how you can support us and all the amazing perks that come with it. Until next time, happy dreaming, little dreamers. And remember, the magic is all around us, if only we open our eyes to see it.